Hi and welcome back to SallyHughesBeauty.com, and I'm in the bathroom again with Wendy Rowe. This is part 2. If you're coming to this fresh, go back and watch part 1 where we talk lots about Wendy's career and her new book Eat Beautiful. This is part 2 and we are having a rifle through products. So this is your bathroom cabinet, and
Cheers.
Wendy is famous for making skin look perfect, so I'm really interested in this one to see what she uses on her own skin. So shall we open sesame?
Yes. Ta-da!
Hooray, I do love a well-stocked bathroom cabinet. So here we are. So it looks like you've got zones.
Yeah, I have zones. I have. This is kind of like medical. Medical. This is kind of like skin things that I don't use all the time, but I do use. This is like my main body here.
So this is like your bread and butter. This is what you're using all the time.
Yes. This is hair, but sun care and stuff like that. And these are just odds and sods.
So let's have a look at your daily skincare. So this is a brand that lots of people won't have seen before.
Yeah.
Can you talk us through that?
Well,
You're a big fan, clearly.
Yes, because I've got everything.
Yeah.
Right, this is Joelle Ciocco. Now, I've trained with her in Paris. I first started seeing her when I was about 23. One of my friends recommended I go to see her. I loved her facials. I love her philosophy. She makes all her own products. She's a biochemist. And all her products work for me. I have super sensitive skin. So I need to be careful. Anything that's really fragranced, forget it, it's not going to work. So my daily routine is normally I'm going to the gym, so I put this on, which is lotion hydration. And that has got aloe vera in. It's great for guys after shaving and stuff, because I don't like to put anything on when I go to the gym because I'm going to sweat. So this is kind of nice because I wash my face with water and then I'll put that on with a cotton pad.
So it's just like an essence, a hydrating essence.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so I can sweat through that, and then I'll come back and then I'll wash my skin, and I'll put this on in the morning. This tightens up your pores, and so that's great. And then I move on to a moisturiser. At the moment I'm using this one, but I change it depending on the weather, depending on the way my skin looks. So, you know...
Are you on the dry side, the oily side?
I'm a bit of a mixture at the moment because I've been travelling. Sometimes I use the rebalancing, but this seems to be working for me at the best at the moment. And then this is good, sometimes at night, because it's oxygenating, and if it was really humid I would use that. Like, it's good for me when I'm in Asia or New York or somewhere like that. It's really hot. And then I use
pump bottles too. I love a pump bottle. I hate jars.
Yeah, I mean, because they're too finicky to get into. And I do use the Sarah Chapman eye cream, which is in my bedroom. This in the evening I use this. Well, I've got another one there because I couldn't bear to run out. You see. I use this.
Cleansing milk.
Yeah, and that's super nice. Then I wash it off with water.
Are you super diligent about taking your makeup off?
Yes.
Would you hate to go to bed in your makeup?
I mean, that would be like a disaster. It has happened, but I don't feel good about it.
It's horrible, isn't it? When you wake up the next morning, you can feel it.
I mean, even if I haven't got makeup on, I still have to cleanse my face.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
But if I had makeup on, I'd start with that. And then I'd do that for my eyes.
Are you someone who uses Bioderma a lot on set as well for quick changes?
Yeah, because I think it's the best. I think it's most sensitive. You can get everything off, but then you need an eye one.
Sure.
You know, and the Lancome for me is kind of the best. Then in the morning, in the evening, then I'd use the Lilac tea. That's it's like a milk toner, super nice. And then sometimes I don't use anything, or sometimes I use the Night Facial by Sarah Chapman. That's by my bed, and that's about it. And all these other things, like I use this at night if I feel my skin's a bit red or a bit spotty. That's quite nice to take stuff off with.
I love this works. They're great, those pads, and I'm not a one for a disposable pad generally.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not, because I was thinking
those are the best ones.
Yeah. These are different cleansers depending on you know, that one's good. That one's good if you've got suntan lotion on. That one's good if you really want a stronger cleanse. So I swap things around quite a lot. This is good if you're going out in the evening and you want to lift really quickly, but you don't.
What, the Vichy retinol?
Yeah, yeah. If you don't
Like
want to
an
take your makeup,
instant.
yeah.
Are you putting that over makeup?
No,
No.
before.
Yeah.
This is good if I want a bit of moisture.
Love skin food.
Yeah. Then, that's my gym thing because I always get really tight muscles, so I spray this magnesium.
What do you do at the gym? Is there a specific type of work that you like doing?
I mean, I do in New York, but here I swap it up. I play tennis. I go to yoga. I just done a boxing class this morning for the first time. What I had, I used to do boxing years ago, but it's at a gym. It's not a proper boxing gym. It was fine, but I just needed to really shake my body up. This morning.
Are you somebody who mentally feels much better when you've moved around a lot?
Yeah. It's really weird, but if I've sat around, I always feel so much better when I've moved.
Yeah.
I feel like, oh, okay, now, now I can eat that.
Yeah. And not moving around is quite depressive, isn't it? It can make you feel quite blue.
Yeah, it can make you feel quite down, and also, I just feel like a bit of a lazy. Just lazing around. I like to achieve things. I don't have to be achieving stuff every day, but
it's weird, isn't it? Because there's such a focus on weight loss for exercise, but very few people seem to mention the kind of mental health benefits of moving around, which is why I think lots of real people do it.
And I think, like for us, we're freelance. You need to motivate yourself.
Yeah.
You haven't got a job that you need to go to every day.
Yeah.
You need to get up and get dressed and
get the day started.
Yeah, start.
Yeah.
And it always does make me much more positive. So that's a gym thing. That's when I come back from the gym. That is if I have got makeup on. I still feel like I've got a bit of makeup on that. Then I would go with that afterwards. Yeah. Well, it's like a liquid. But it's just good if I just think, I feel like I've got still makeup on. That's good if you've got time and you're going out, because it kind of gives you a boost.
I like that product. Yeah. It's just a bit of a glow, isn't it?
This is a thing I use when I'm travelling, Skin Defence. That's great. Just calms the skin down.
What do you do when you get on a plane? Do you get on a plane with no makeup on?
Yes, always, yeah.
Yeah, and then do you baste your skin up with as much moisture?
No, you know what I do? I put this on cotton pads.
Yeah.
And then I put that on.
Yeah, Skin Food's brilliant for flying.
Yeah, just a little bit. You don't need a lot. And that's it. Sometimes I use these masks or the SK2 mask when I've come off the plane, before I go to bed. But not always. So, because I suppose we move here, I've got a brush cleaner. These are things that I bought around the world. Mm-hmm. This is milk.
Do you love a foreign pharmacy?
Yeah,
I love a drugstore.
Yeah, I love a pharmacy because I think it might be better than I've already got.
Yeah.
So let me see. Obviously, the norm for people, I've got that Advil and all of that. Cough things, TCP. I always love a bit of TCP because if you've ever got a sore throat, it really sorts you out quickly. So I've always got that in my bag that I'll travel with. Echinacea, of course. If I'm going to come down with anything, it's the first thing. This is major. Now, I don't know if you've ever got a hang nail or anything like that, or something where you cut the side of your nail.
Yeah.
Well, once I had that, and my finger blew up, it must have got makeup in it or something.
I've seen that happen to people before, they bite and then tiny little infection and then
Yeah, it was like one of them frogs, with the big fleshy fingers, Yeah. Manicure said to me, right, put your finger in this and just keep on doing it. And it completely healed it. So whenever, it's like oxygen. It's like... weird,
I've never seen that before in my life.
I think it's peroxide.
Yeah.
But anyway, it works.
Hydrogen peroxide.
Yeah. But it really works. So I have to have that. I have that in New York and London because I have to double up with everything. Pseudo cream because obviously I've got that one on the go, but never want to be out of that. Sun care. I mean, these plasters.
Are you careful about the sun?
Yeah, I don't lay in the sun. I get quite brown anyway. I always lay in the shade.
You are quite olivey, aren't you?
Yeah. But I do like to be brown. Yeah, I always think I look better. I think everyone looks better. Unless you've got amazing skin, you can be lily white. But it hides loads of stuff, doesn't it?
Yeah.
In little things. Well, I love these plasters. You can only get them in England. This is like the sun cream I like. This is another more for my working out things, more magnesium. This was a really good gel because I burnt my hand
gel.
once, and it really completely cleared it up. It was amazing. So I got that from, a place called Revive?
Yeah.
Yeah, they do all herbal stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it in there. Skin Aid, I use this. It's a drink. These are just travel ones.
Like a kind of rehydrating
It's
electrolyte type
Yeah,
thing.
well, it's to boost collagen. So, yeah, I always use these.
Are you quite one for sort of little sachets and tubes that you can chuck in suitcases and stuff?
Yeah. These are they're just hair things that I haven't used yet. I haven't got round to. I liked his. I use these
It's a
on
classic
holiday.
product.
Love that.
Yeah, brilliant.
Oh, obviously the L now. I've got to have L on it.
Gotta have that.
This is amazing.
What's that?
This is great when you haven't done your roots.
Oh, love
Oh
a
my
touch
god!
up.
And it sprays and it's matte. And they used to sell it in Sephora, but I haven't seen it. I must look up it online actually. But that was really good.
Love a root touch up.
Yeah.
You know, foundation airbrushes, the Temp 2 airbrush. They do a hair root capsule now that you put in the foundation airbrush and
really?
it does your roots. It's
Oh,
really
wow.
brilliant. Yeah.
I need to write that down for me. And then the Balmain. I had a moment of using that. I've gone off it now, but I might
Do you
come back
kind of do you kind of float in and out and then think, oh, I forgot I liked this?
This is good if you've been crying. And
To
then
give to the weeping
I
models.
mean I like Lizelle stuff.
Yeah.
It's really really nice.
Good price point as well.
Yeah, and then I mean I've got these things. These are all medical creams. This is great if you've got spots.
What's that?
I think you have to get it off the internet.
More peroxide.
Yeah.
Bring
I
out
like
the big
that.
guns.
And then this was obviously because I'm always working out. I've always got sore muscles.
How often a week are you going to the gym?
4.
Bloody hell.
Yeah.
I feel embarrassed.
No, you shouldn't. I mean, sometimes I don't go for a week, but most of the time I do. And then I've got all my bits there and all that. That I haven't done yet, which I've been meaning to do. I like these oils.
Are you a bather or a showerer?
I do both.
I suppose if you're gymming, you're showering, aren't you?
Yeah, well, no, because what I do, because I have to have a bath and put my Epsom salts in.
Right.
And then I have a shower directly afterwards.
Yes, I have a shower on the way out of the bath because otherwise you feel like you've been floating in dirt.
Yeah, because I want the Epsom salts to soak in, but then I need to wash my hair and do all that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
So I suppose
It's like a bit of both. Are you a bubbles person or an oil person?
Depends on my mood. Everything depends on how I'm feeling.
Because Epsom salts can kind of kill product anyway,
Yeah.
can't it? Will the bubbles just go away
Yeah,
straight
I
away?
don't very often have bubbly baths. Maybe once in a blue moon.
Are you a glass of wine person?
No, not in the bath. I mean, I get really hot. I need to get out.
So
quite
would it
quick.
make you feel a bit dizzy?
Oh yeah, I wouldn't like that at all.
Yeah.
I couldn't read anything in the bath.
Oh, really?
Oh my god, yeah, I can't stay long.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
yeah. I
I
mean-
can do an hour. Glass of wine,
Oh
Vanity
my god.
Fair. Yeah.
I mean, I'd be like a raisin by the time I got
yeah. But I like the latest Vanity Fair and a glass of wine.
Oh my god, no.
I can do a full hour.
Oh my
Radio
God.
4 on.
Oh my god.
Love it.
I mean, I always find whenever I'm trying to read something in the bar, even if my phone rings and my hand's wet, don't you find that?
Well, I wouldn't take my phone in because
But what
I would
about
worry I was going to drop
What about
it.
with touching the magazine?
Yeah, no, I'm all right with the magazines because I kind of don't mind if they get a bit crinkly, but my phone I wouldn't have near the
Oh,
bar.
right. So, because I always think, oh, God, now I've got to touch it now. And my
Yeah.
hand's wet.
Yeah.
What was I going to show you? Oh, yeah, because I did have a pillow in here.
Is there?
Yeah, which I'd broken. I only had it a week and I broke it. And then I had to keep on washing it all the time because it didn't get...
Yeah.
So it's a bit smelly. But anyway, it's kind of a prop now. I don't even use it.
So, because you're working out all the time, you just constantly having to wash your hair then?
Yes.
It's quite annoying when you've got like nice long hair like that.
So, should we come here?
Yes, what are you using?
Oh, but this I like. This is Suzanne Kaufman. This is really light, so it's good every day, you know?
Are you literally having to wash every day?
Yeah, I do
Yeah.
because my hair's quite fine and it gets greasy and that's not a good look. I mean, if I'm just in the office, I can't go to the gym. I just tie it up or something. Or if a weekend, if I wasn't going out. Then I've got this. I like anything that's natural, eucalyptus, and do you know these?
I love the organic pharmacy.
Yeah, I do
Can
too.
I smell that?
Yeah,
And
it's beautiful.
lovely.
Yeah.
That's lovely.
Yeah, gorge. I mean, then I like this.
Good
That's
old
it.
Aven. They're a good brand,
Good if
Aven.
you've got spots.
And really affordable.
Because sometimes like, you get spots on my back and stuff like that.
I love a French pharmacy brand.
Yeah. So then I've got my wet brush that I love. Oh my
Look
God,
at
when I
that.
discovered this, that was it.
Same. I love a wet
Yeah,
brush.
I love that. So then we move down to other shampoos. There's my friend Neil Moody, so I get big sizes, obviously. And
They are so good with
yeah,
the Moody products.
yeah, and I love that. I love their shampoo and conditioner. I'll probably use that conditioner with that shampoo. But if I feel like I need a bit more of a vum, because that's a little bit, it's kind, but kind of nothing. You know what I mean? So it's good for every day, but if I'm doing something, I might use that. Then I've got this other shower gel, because I just like organic things.
Sukin, don't know that brand.
Yeah, I think I bought that in that Revive again.
I love liquid yoga.
Oh my God, I love
it.
their
Brilliant.
product. You know what? I love their product.
I love that product.
And I love they've got another cream for working out. And I left it in New York, but I really miss it because them ones are a little bit oily. But this one is major, and I love this Kerastase
I love
hairspray.
that shampoo.
Yeah, shampoo. I mean, I don't know why someone gave that to me, but I love that one.
Yeah.
And then there's
Kerastase is rarely bad though, is it? I mean, it's quite rare to have a bad Kerastase product.
yeah, no, it's true, but I suppose it's a little bit chemical-y for me. So you know, that's a little treat.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I've
Chemical
got
half hour.
then this is body scrub, and it's like. It smells like the sea. I mean, I like things like that.
That's so nice.
You might think that's a
No,
bit
I
earthy,
love that.
but I like it.
No, I love that.
Yeah.
It's like the smell of your skin when you come out of the sea. isn't
Yeah.
it? Yeah.
So that you can put on your face as well. So that's good. And then over here, I like Susan Kaufman. I don't know if you know her.
Yeah.
This is like, you know, whey that you get on the top of milk. You know, that's like the acids thing. When, what's her name? Cleopatra used to bathe in acid milk, and that's where her skin was smooth.
Really softening, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it's the whey off of the top of the milk in this. So when you put this in the bath, your skin is super soft. So that's another little thing.
See, I absolutely hate milk.
And it doesn't smell of milk. It smells gorgeous.
Oh, that's lovely.
Yeah, it's like all pine and
It's got
stuff
sort
like
of
that.
lemon and...
Yeah, because all her stuff is organic too. I love you. I absolutely hate milk.
I absolutely hate milk.
I don't like milk.
I'm a bit phobic about it. I just can't stand it.
And then I've got these, you know, just more soaking things for me for my working out. And then I've got this, which I love.
Oh, I like the look of that. Seaweed.
Yeah.
Do you cook with seaweed? In Wales, you cook with seaweed a lot.
Oh, right. No,
Lava
well,
bed.
only the,
How lovely. Clears your
yeah,
sinuses.
yeah. Only the sunflower.
Oh, I love sunflower.
Yeah, I mean, I got into that for a moment. I was really into that, and then I got a little, and then I got. This is another scrub, but I don't do that very often, only because I need to do it when I'm dry.
Yes.
Yeah, no, I can't get a bit bored with that.
Yeah.
So I suppose that's that, and then you can move over there. If you want.
So, well, now this is makeup. This
Well,
is like
makeup and there's other bath oils that I use there.
right.
and
I'm
other
desperate
things.
to see what makeup you
Oh,
have.
right,
Sit
okay.
on the loo and talk us through
All right,
it.
okay, right. So,
So this, I'm always fascinated by what makeup artists use
well,
on their own face.
normally I end up with the dregs, you know, like factory packaging.
Yeah.
You know, because I haven't got round to it. But here I try and put in all my pencils, mascaras, lipsticks, right? So, I like Bobbi Brown. I like this Bobbi Brown mascara. I have to have that.
Is this the smoky eye one?
This is no smudge.
No smudge. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't get it off. I can't get it off very well.
Yeah, I
that
mean,
mascara.
that's why I have to use, I'll use this, you know.
Yeah.
Then I mean, I've got lots of Burberry stuff in here because that's what I use.
These sticks, let me see, oh no.
That one?
You know the Burberry sticks? They are so brilliant.
Yeah.
I they're like my train makeup.
Oh, right, cool.
So I've got about 3 in my makeup bag that are just in my handbag all the time, because if you're on a wobbly train and you've got a really short amount of time to do your makeup, they are so good.
Oh, right, cool.
They're the these are the eye contour crayons.
Yeah,
aren't
yeah,
they?
they're right. Yeah.
And there's one I think called Midnight Brown, which is
Yeah,
amazing.
super nice, yeah,
it's
that one,
lovely.
yeah.
Like it's like a nice cold brown. It's
Of course,
lovely.
I don't have that. You know.
And I like the pale copper one as well.
Yeah, that's super nice. The pale
Yeah.
copper. Yeah, I haven't got either of them.
They're absolutely brilliant.
Yes, I've got my contour pen, and then.
So what would you say is your signature look on your own face? What do you like to do?
Okay, so what I would do, because I use my BB creams. I use 2 because one of them makes me look. It's fine if I've got a tan because I like to be a little bit browner. Makes me look too dark, so I mix it with 2 to make it a little bit lighter, but not as light as 2 because that's too light.
So you're mixing 2 and 3.
Yeah. And then.
Can I put some on my hand?
Yeah, yeah.
So this is Fresh Glow BB.
Yeah.
So this every day when you've come home from the gym? And
Not every day, only if I've got to meet people. If I just go into the office, then no. But yeah, if I'm going to a meeting or something, yeah. Yeah. Otherwise, I mean, a lot of times I don't wear makeup at all. So, because I don't like keeping taking it off. So I use like 3 different concealers. I use one, this is my highlighty one. This is my one to get rid of any like blue. And on that one. That one. And this is like my skin tone colour. So I use them. And then I always use my contour pen to do eyes, cheeks, a little bit under here.
so you're just stroking that on straight from the pen, then blending like mental?
Yeah, well, it's easy to blend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With fingers?
Yeah, like I do that, and then I just do that. You just want a little bit of a shadow. So then I put on that mascara, the Bobbi Brown one.
Yeah.
And I've done my eyelash curlers.
Funny, isn't it? So many makeup artists, that's the thing I find time and time again when I'm interviewing.
I have to have them.
The people have to have curlers.
Yeah.
It does make a massive difference.
Massive difference.
Yeah.
And then I will use this eyeliner. I put black on today. Oh, that was good, wasn't it? I put black on today, but I normally use brown. Sometimes I put that on my lashes.
Just a little bit of a
under
flick.
there, yeah. Or inside my eye if I'm going out. That's a bit dramatic. And then I love these. But I want to find you the gold one, which is like the one that you like in the contour pen. It's just that what happens is new things come out, and I'm still using the old ones, or the other version of, I want to say. So I'll stick with that for a while until I think, oh my god, I just don't have any makeup. So I use this, which I love, and I use
That's a great colour.
I use it under my eye. Yeah.
Oh, that's lovely, isn't it? Like a kind of khaki brown.
Yeah.
Yeah, really nice.
So that, and then eyeshadows. I mean, I've got a little bit of a lip gloss in there. I just do that sometimes.
Are you more of an eye person than a lip person?
Yeah, I mean, I do have red lipsticks. I don't very often wear them.
I bet you look good in red though, do you?
I've got quite a wide mouth, so I do look a little bit like the Joker.
I can really imagine you in that though. I bet that looks nice.
Yeah, I mean, if I've got any red in my face, it'll really show up. I mean, should I put this on and show you?
Yeah. I'm never going to say no to a bit of red action.
If I was doing a red lip myself, I'd take ages doing this.
Wendy's trying to put a lipstick on from about 4 feet away.
I hope that's good. Thanks. That's a little mess.
Yeah, this colour's good for you though. Do you do it
If I'd done
often?
that, I'd pull my hair
Oh,
up.
that looks lovely. Who do you look like? You look like someone famous.
I'd go like that.
What colour is that?
But I wouldn't wear it like this. I'd be like, scary!
Military red.
Yeah. Scary Mary.
I like it.
Now I need to take it off. Yeah, so that is that. I mean, I would put on an eyeshadow. I mean, when I had Halloween, I had a really red lip. I quite enjoyed doing that.
Sometimes you just feel like it though, don't you? Sometimes you just want a bit of a flash of colour. I always think Sienna Miller looks good with the red lip.
Oh yeah, she looks great.
And not much else.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
It really suits.
Red lip and mascara is always good. Now I have to put on my other lipstick just to take me back to basics. This is my colour.
That's nice.
Yeah, because it's kind of nothing, which I love. Oh, sorry.
Damn. Nude blush, that's lovely.
Mm.
So a little bit of a sheen on it.
Yeah.
So when you get you've obviously got lots of lab samples in there. So when you get your lab samples through from Burberry, are you often kind of getting back to them saying, doesn't quite work for me, it needs to be a bit more like this?
Yeah. Yeah.
So you would kind of test drive things?
Oh yeah, I have to. I can't really tell if a product's going to work until I've used it, and then after you push to use it, and then it has to be in the right kind of.
Yeah.
I can't go. Oh, I'll just try it out today, because if it's not what I want to do, then I'm not going to use it. And also when I'm at work, I can't make mistakes.
Yes.
So I really have to have time.
You can't be trying something for the first time.
Yeah, and I think, oh God, this is a disaster. Now I've got to take all that off and everything.
Is there a product where when you're on set and time is at a premium and you'll get there and you know what you've got to do, is there a product that you always kind of think, well, that always works, that I can't go anywhere without that product?
On set, I would say Makeup Forever, their palette of grease paint colours. That I can do loads of stuff with. I could do loads of stuff with that.
You
I could
know
do
every
lipsticks.
colour, yeah.
I can mix the colours together. I could do lipsticks. I could do eyes. I could do this face. If I was really pushed, I could push it into a concealer. But I could do an eyebrow, an eyeliner. I could do anything with that.
So if you lost your luggage on the plane, so if your kit went missing, but you had that palette, you could get through a shooter to push.
Yes, I probably have need to buy some foundations. But yeah. I mean, that would be like Annika's challenge, but I could do it. Yeah.
So what have you got in your red bag?
And my red bag. These are bigger products. I got this Chanel. I like this.
No beige.
Yeah, I like this. I mean, well, if I can remember how to get it open, that is.
It should just fall out that bit.
Oh.
If you turn it upside down.
Yeah, that. Because that's nice. It's a bit of a blush,
Yeah.
I like that. Oh yeah, it did just fall out, didn't it? I thought it was another actual bit.
Yeah, it's quite a you thing, isn't it?
Yeah, and I like the way that looks as well.
Beautiful. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
You can't argue with Chanel packaging, can you, really?
And then I've got some more Burberry lipsticks in here. Eyeshadows. This is a fave of mine, that one.
I love that shade.
Yeah.
I've written about that shade
Oh,
before.
yeah?
Yes, it's
Oh,
such
right,
a good colour.
Yeah.
It's called Midnight But
Yeah.
So it's the same colour as the stick I like.
And then
Brilliant colour.
these are my two colours. They're just easy.
So this is Gold Trench,
Yeah.
lovely.
And then this.
Really nice.
And
What
then
colour is that?
sorry, that was mink.
Mink.
And I like this. It has a little bit of a concealer, a bit heavier. I like that. That's
Good for
from
cover-ups.
Vichy. Yeah, that Derma blend,
Yeah,
which I like.
so Derma blend is to like cover spots, tattoos, scars.
Yeah,
that
it's
sort of thing.
quite good. I mean, it's quite heavy for me, but
Sometimes you need it, though.
I mean, I'm doing it from afar, so.
Are you more of a fingers person than a brush person? On
Yeah,
the
I
whole?
mean, I do have brushes, but I only use brushes for powder. Yeah, I don't use them for anything else. So I've got a few brushes here.
I'm always really interested in the brushes that makeup artists use on themselves.
Well, of course I'm left with like a load of old crap again, because all my beautiful brushes are in my kit.
Yeah.
You know, and you know, when I went to Japan and I was buying brushes there, I was sending age. I thought, that's good. Oh, I need that one. I mean, I don't actually have any for myself. Yeah, I mean, that's a nice brush. That's a sheer brush. That's a nice brush.
Yeah, that is nice.
That's a nice brush.
Hodo.
Yeah, that's the best brush makers in the world.
That's a lovely brush.
They're made by the same people. See, I've got like brushes that I was testing that I've ended up having.
Lovely.
That's a good brush. But apart from that, I don't think I've got any brushes.
That looks like a Stila one.
Yeah, that's a Stila one. But the thing
ender.
is, that's the problem when it's a double ender, because what you do with it...
I don't like a double-ended brush because
no.
they splay, don't they, as they go into...
Exactly. And I think that one's a Million Ruby. I've had that for years. And then Bobbi Brown I've got, and that's an old Estee Lauder brush, which I only put on blush.
Yeah, yeah.
A bit dusty, that one. And then I've got this little one. I mean, I find it quite hard to throw brushes away.
I know what you mean.
And yeah, I mean, these are my bath oils. Some of these are good. Clear the Mind, Bath Shower, they're good. Yeah. And then the other one is de-stressing, which is always good. And you can put a couple of drops on tissue in your bed, which is nice if you're a bit anxious. In the evening, that's Oxyclear. I use that on set a lot when someone's got shiny skin.
What, for mattifying?
Yeah. And this is when I really I've had makeup on and I really want to get it off.
I like that product, yeah.
And I like this Skin Insurance when it's sunny. I might wear that because it's got the SPF in it.
Mm-hmm.
These I've been trying to use.
What is that? I've never seen that before.
I was going to put it in the bath, and then I put a little bit on me.
It smells
organic.
so nice though.
So I like it.
Doesn't it smell so? It's got rose oil in it.
Yeah.
Yes, Damascena, Rose Otto, Tuberose, Vetiver, Apricot and Argan. Ela, I've never heard of them before.
Well, they must have sent me this. So I did put it on the other day, and then I showered it off because I thought maybe I wasn't supposed to leave it on, because you know when they're essential oils, you're not supposed to leave one. I mean, I like Decleor, of course. Nourishing Balm.
I love that. I used that the other night, actually.
But sometimes it's a little bit sticky, so I have to be careful.
I don't mind that. I'm so dry. I quite like to be
look.
basted like a turkey.
This is a little bit of an old, but I do like this, and I've kept this.
Oh, I love that.
That's the
What
old.
is that? I've never seen that before in my life.
This is the old men's range for
Gautier.
yeah.
Can you remember writing about this in my book at the moment? Can you remember the old Guerlain men's bronzer that everyone used to use?
Was it balls?
It was.
No.
It was like a really matte dark brown bronzer.
No.
You never used to be able to get matte bronzers anywhere, so all makeup artists used to use the men's Guerlain one. And it was massive. It was about that big, and it had a built-in brush that you unscrewed.
And that was men's. I mean, that's quite before their time.
Yeah, really before its time, like
Wow.
80s.
Wow.
I know.
Well, this is an oil that I've been meaning to put in my hair. It's an argan oil. But then I can't go out because I'll just look like
you just look
olive
flat.
oil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't.
And these
oil
are
in
just some perfumes that I've got. This is
I
nice.
love beige.
Yeah. I mean, it just smells nice, doesn't it? I like that. So that's one.
What do you like in a scent?
I've got loads of different scents. I mean, that's another thing I've got. I mean, I just change my mood. So, or what the weather's like. So I think that's more Christmassy, that's more autumn, that's more spring.
Yeah.
And this is my makeup. This is my bag that it's all ready to go. So
Away abroad or something.
Yeah,
So what's in that?
Oh, this. Right, so I've got this.
So this is Be Facile. So this, I think most people agree, is the best waterproof mascara remover, isn't it? Be Facile.
Then I've got this.
Yeah, nice little travel thing of Bioderma.
Yeah, and then I've got my Joelle again.
I've never, ever used these. Can I open this?
Yeah, of course.
I've never used these products.
They're quite specific for each skin, but you'll never get it wrong. Do you know what I mean?
Nice texture.
Yeah. I like
Dr.
that.
Organic.
I like that. The old Nurofen, because you never know. This is another thing, you know, toning gel. I quite like that. I always end up thinking, oh yeah, I'll use that. I mean, obviously I've got my things in little
This
decanters.
is the thing with little travel bottles is you pack millions because you think, oh, well, they're only little, I might need it, and you don't use half of them.
I like this. This is kind of handy to have. Do you know that?
Yeah. Bit of a classic, isn't it?
Yeah. And then I've got little bottles of perfume.
Love Gypsy Water.
Yeah.
Lauren wears Gypsy Water.
And you know, I've got like a few little medical things. Oh, this is, you know, like Bonjela, because you know what? When you go to some countries, they don't have things like that. I can't muck around. Rosemary oil. I don't know where that's come from. What else do I have in here? Another hairspray, just in case, because you never know.
How often do you have to dye your hair?
Once every 5 weeks, which is super annoying.
It's not that bad though, once every 5 weeks.
Yeah, I mean, I just
Could be a lot
think,
worse.
oh God, here we go again. Oh, this is major. I bought this in Japan. I had a really sore throat.
Laryngeal.
Yeah, I mean, it sorts you out because I sometimes get laryngitis and I lose my voice completely. This was the most amazing thing I'd ever bought in my life. You have to put about 3 or 4 drops and gargle with it. It sorts you out completely.
How did you find that? See, I would never, if I was in Japan, and I just wouldn't occur to me to pick that
Oh,
up.
because I went to the pharmacy and I just told them what I had. I just said, give me, what have you got? And they said, we've got these tablets which are disgusting, but they'll work. We've got this. So I bought most of the things. I just thought, let's just give it all a go.
Zap it,
That was great. And because I was doing a presentation as well, so I couldn't lose my voice. Savlon, which we love. What else? My little helmet. This is always good, you know, if you've got really dry skin.
Yeah.
It's always have a
Keep it
little different
fast.
thing. Sleeping tablets. Because you never know. Someone might, you know, the toothpaste and all that crap. You know, sometimes we get to LA and they go, right, and we're shooting at 5 o'clock in the morning. You think, oh my God, I'm not on this time zone at all.
Yeah.
I need to go to sleep now. And you know, and the more you need to go to sleep, the worse it becomes. You just get into a frenzy.
Razors. So you're a shaver, not a waxer?
Well, actually, I only shave the bottom of my legs because I've had everything else done. I don't get hair.
Lasered?
Yeah, lasered. I don't get hair on the top of my legs, and yeah, and so yeah, so I don't have to worry about that. And that's one of the best things I've ever done, actually, having them lasered.
Did it work for you really quickly, or did it take ages?
No, it took a while.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wasn't in a rush though.
Yeah.
I had to do it when I came back all the time, and then I'd forget, and then I'd do it. Yeah. I probably should have it done again, but.
And what about treatments now? So you have your Parisian facials. What else do you like to get done?
Well, I like to go and see Sarah Chapman, and she has the light therapy there as well, which is like £40, and it's half an hour, and you just pop in, and it makes your skin look amazing. So I like that. That's another good thing I like. I like getting vitamin drips at Dr. Joshi, and he's got a great guy that's a masseur. So it's because I don't really like regular massages. They have to be for something. You know.
Well, who has the time? I'd love regular massages, but I
just feel
don't
like
have time.
I wanted to do something, you know. And then there's a lady called Patricia in Primrose Hill. And she's really amazing, and she's a little bit of a healer as well, because I'm into spiritual things, you know, healing, meditation, all them things. You need to do all of them because it kind of sees you through your journey. What else do I do?
Who cuts your hair?
Like friends at work.
On shoots?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hate having my hair cut because it always takes too long for a start.
It is quite a boring thing,
Yeah, and
isn't it?
if someone does it in the salon, they always make too much of it, too much of a do. And I just thought, I can't be bothered with that. Yeah, so just get them to do it on shoots.
My hairdresser takes like 20 minutes. It's life-changing.
Yeah, yeah.
Somebody's really, really quick.
Yeah.
Luke Hersherson does my hair.
Oh, I know Luke.
Yeah, and it takes him 20 minutes.
Yeah.
We chat for 20 minutes, then I'm
Yeah.
out the door. It's
That's
brilliant.
good. Yeah.
Really
Yeah, it's
good.
like you haven't really been there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't bear
Oh,
it.
because he cut Sienna's hair, doesn't he? Oh,
Yeah,
quite a lot.
and she just cut Victoria's hair.
He did?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, did you do that shoot?
Yeah, yeah,
with him?
yeah.
Good hair.
Yeah,
That was
it's
nice,
great.
that
Yeah,
shoot, wasn't it?
yeah, yeah. Well, do you want to see my perfumes?
I always want to see perfumes. I never not want to see perfumes.
I mean, I've got quite a lot of perfumes.
The more the merrier.
Okay. These are some things that I've got to try out that you've seen. You don't need that there. Okay. This is a little bit more makeup. But I don't think there's anything. Because sometimes you think, oh, I'll just chuck that in my bag, you know? So some of the same things that I've got, that's different. Yeah, some of the same stuff.
Is that to just pick up and sling in your bag on the way out?
Yeah,
I'm trying to do that more.
Yeah.
I'm trying to have different kits so that I don't have to think when I'm running.
Yeah, but then they'll get merged
Of
together.
course they
Yeah,
do.
yeah. And
Of
then I
course.
leave one in New York and I leave everything in
And
New
then
York.
your
and
little streamlined one gets really fat.
Yeah,
and
that's true.
I know,
yeah,
it's really
yeah.
infuriating.
I mean, I'm always
I'm trying.
So, okay. So, obviously, I've got my Burberry.
Which is your favourite Burberry fragrance? My Burberry.
Yes. It's the newest one.
Yeah.
Burberry Black I like, which I don't actually have. But that's okay.
Make a call, Wendy.
Yeah,
Make
I
a
mean,
call.
yeah. Oh, look, these are my skincare, my eye cream and Skin Defence, which I like too. So I'll take them off of there, though, because that's kind of my cream area. Right, I love this. This is not, but this is great when you like your legs are tired and it's organic.
Like a cooling spray.
Yeah, major. Love
like
that.
a spritz.
Yeah.
Cheering.
So this is where I suppose all of my perfumes and a little bit of a cream thing going on because I like to cream my body. So this is feet, Margaret Dabbs.
Yeah.
Foot thing. I mean that's been used to death.
Always good.
And I love this. I'm a Britzia. You know that.
Yeah, brilliant brand.
Yeah. And then this is good. When once when I sat on some coral, and
you do,
because
just
it's
sat on some
yeah,
coral.
yeah, and it was, it's got like not like antibiotics, but it's healing, isn't it? And
Do you cook a lot with coconut oil?
Yeah.
Because lots of people do now, don't
yeah, so that's good. Also, then I come to my fragrances. Now I've got a rose theme going on here. I like the rose things, but I haven't been into that for a while. Then I've got the fresh feeling, like my Acqua di Parma,
classic.
Anya's thing, and
Oh, can I smell this?
yeah, for sure.
Original by Anya Rubik. So she's a friend.
Yeah,
I haven't smelled this yet. Oh, that's gorgeous, isn't it? I like the bottle.
it's quite fragrant, like floral. I want to say, it's like a day. What I would say.
But there's green in it, though, isn't there?
Yeah.
That's lovely.
Yeah, it's fresh, and that I like fresh.
Oh, I like
scents.
that.
So we got that. I mean, I'm into Acqua di Parma at the moment. This is nice. You know this? It's an old Hermes. It's like oranges.
Yeah, it's got neroli in it, hasn't it, that
yeah.
one?
Smell that.
Quite mannish, lovely.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? That's how you like your man to smell.
Yeah.
So sometimes I think, why don't you smell like the man you'd like to smell? Because maybe that man would like to smell you. Because sometimes women buy floral things and men don't actually like floral things.
Do you live here alone, by the way? Is it a woman's
Yes.
flat? Okay.
No room for anybody else
Yeah.
here. Okay, so this is like a going out. Do you know this?
Which one? Oh, so
I love this.
my mother had this.
Yeah.
And it's such a beautiful bottle, isn't it?
Yeah.
And it really reminds me. You kind of want to wear it with a sort of kimono.
Yeah,
don't you? And
yeah. This I wear when I go out. It's not too strong. It's it's just like an evening fragrance, I would say.
It's really beautiful.
Yeah. And everyone always comments when I wear that. Then I like this in the evening as well. Sometimes I wear this in the day. Do you know this?
Yes, Love by Rita.
Yeah, that's a little bit more ambery, I want to say.
It's a bit warm for me, but it's such
Yeah.
It's such a nice smell. I love by Rita.
Yeah, I do. And then, I mean, I want to say I don't like this much, but a few still. So can't have been that bad, can it?
I hated it, none left.
Yeah, no, I do like this one.
This is Verbena
yeah.
of Provence.
This is the one that I wasn't feeling. Because it's a little bit sweet.
English Pear and Freesia.
Yeah.
So I have this fragrance. I don't wear it, but I like the house smelling of it.
Oh,
like,
right, okay.
it's one of those smells I like other things to smell of it,
Yeah,
but I
yeah,
don't want me
yeah.
to smell of it. Because it is a beautiful smell.
Yeah.
It's just a bit girly for me.
I like this. That's kind of a dye.
Unique Couture.
Yeah.
Nympheo Mio. Yes, lovely.
Yeah.
Quite zingy.
Yeah. And then, I mean, I love this Jo Malone, but this is definitely a Christmas one for me.
This is one of the Cologne Intense. Yes.
Yeah.
This reminds me of my friend Nicola. Yeah. Really nice,
Yeah.
really warm. So this is dark amber and ginger.
Yeah,
lily.
that's definitely like
I love the
Christmas.
smell of ginger though. It's uplifting, isn't it?
I wouldn't wear that in the day, not
Yeah.
even in winter. I mean, I had a moment with this. I wish to wear. That's more of an autumn smell for me. Smell that.
Passage d'Enfer. Can't smell that one.
Smell that. It's super nice.
It's a bit like Oh Adrienne by Unique Couture. Similar sort of smell.
And then this was a signature one that they made for me, and I wore this the other day actually. There's something about it I like, but it's quite masculine. I don't
I
know.
like a masculine scent.
Yes,
though.
smell that.
Oh, this is Nihilo. So they made this for you based on what?
On what I liked.
On the perfumes you already liked.
Yeah, well, and the perfume, no, they have the scent. And then I went, oh, and they went, what about this one and that one? And I don't know, I came up with that. It's not something I would have picked. But
I think it's nice.
yeah.
It is quite masculine, but in a
Yeah.
good way.
In a kind of fresh way.
Yeah.
And the thing that I liked about this, you can't see the little plastic tube. Disappears. Disappears when you spray it. It's kind of a technical thing.
Oh, yes. I can see it if I look really, really,
Yeah.
really closely. Yes, you can't see the tube. You have to really stare at it.
And then I've got all these things, and this is quite nice if I'm like getting off a plane. I want to smell
More by
fresh.
Rita.
Yeah.
Which one is that?
Fresh.
Yeah, blonde. That smells like grass.
Yeah, I like,
Like
things
fresh
like
grass.
Yeah, love things like that.
There was a scent years ago at Gap that became like a real cult classic, and it was just called Grass.
Oh right.
And it was made by Gap. Weirdly, you wouldn't expect
Yeah.
them to have like a culty fragrance. They had loads of fragrances. Most of them were not very good, but there was one called Grass that
Right.
was just exactly the smell of cut grass.
Oh, I'd love that.
It reminds me of that. Yeah, it was really popular.
Yeah. So I mean, yeah. So that's that on the fragrant front. Do you know this?
No.
This is hair perfume.
I've got, I think it's the Gypsy Water hair perfume, but I
Yeah.
didn't know it came in the black saffron.
Yeah. It's nice. No.
Quite sexy to have a hair scent.
Yeah. Oh
isn't
shit,
it?
we didn't talk about this one, did we? Because this is sexy.
Let's have a sniff of that because I don't know
Oh,
that
because
one.
look, what you do is you do it like that. I mean, you'd probably be
That's lovely.
stinking now with everything
Like
on.
a brothel.
Yeah, shoot it up.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Is that your fave?
Yeah, I love that. Forgot about that.
That's Reine de Nuit by Rita.
So then, obviously, I've got my night facial, skin repair, all the things you need to do at night. Farmer Nails, while I'm thinking about something. This is like good, like for making your skin. If it's a little bit sensitive, it gives it a little bit. I want to say a bit stronger structure.
So that's hydration. That's probably a hyaluronic booster, is it?
Yeah, probably. These are things I've got to try out.
Are you a candle fan? I see you've
Yes.
got a neon one.
I love these. Do you
I'm
like
literally
these?
just sniffing myself. in
Yeah,
my
I
hand.
know.
Totally fancy myself.
I love them. I like
Lovely.
neon, and I like. Who else do I like? I I like all the normal, like the diptyque and whatever. And I love Home and, now am I going to get this right? Home and Matter. Do you know that?
No.
Oh, they're good candles. They're organic, and basically they. My bedroom doesn't look messy, does it?
It'll hardly be in.
All right, okay. They it's like a range that's a bit spiritual, and so they're called Strength and Heart and Vitality and all this. And if you light them, they kind of fill the room with that feeling, because they're all kind of handmade.
Are you a religious person or a spiritual person?
Spiritual. Yeah, spiritual. Yeah.
You don't practice a religion, but
I suppose I'm Church of England, you know. I believe in a God, or whatever that might be.
you believe that there's something.
Yeah, you know, I celebrate Christmas.
Yeah.
You know, but I believe in that we've all got a lot to learn, and you know, just to take things a little bit easier on yourself.
What do you think you'll do in the end? Can you see yourself being in beauty forever, or is there something else in you that you think you want to get out?
I mean, I don't know.
Are you somebody who's quite open to that, open to change, and your life taking a completely different direction?
I like doing makeup though. I mean, I like doing fashion shoots. That's what I like, because it's creative for me. So I love doing that. You don't earn any money doing that though, but you know, hey. Yeah, I don't know. I just see what happens, see what doors open. I'm pretty open to things. I don't know, if I don't like something, I'll say.
Do you think if you hadn't have been a makeup artist, what would you have been?
I would like to have been a dancer.
Would you?
Yeah. I love dancing. I think music is good for the soul. It changes the mood. You know, so for me, music I love. I mean, I used to do athletics a lot, so I would say I probably would like to be a primary school teacher.
Wow.
Yeah, because I'm good at telling stories. My book's full of stories about myself.
Do you think you're going to write another book?
I don't know. I mean, never say never.
It's about the idea, isn't it?
Yeah,
if something comes to you,
because
you can write
it's like with this, it needed to be organic. I needed to believe in it. I can't do something I don't believe in. So yeah, it needs to capture me. So if I feel that there's something I want to say, then yeah, of course. But I can't just do it for the sake of doing it.
Yeah.
It's probably, I probably earn more money if I did things just for the sake of doing it, but I can't. I'm just like that.
Is there anything you haven't done in makeup that you'd still really love to do? I suppose the Wendy Rowe makeup range hasn't happened.
I mean, yeah, I suppose that hasn't happened. I don't know how I feel about that. I would never say never, because you don't know. You know, there's lots of things that I would like to do, but I just have to see what happens. I'm not giving anything away because I don't really know.
Any face that you've never put makeup on that you would just love to get your hands on?
I mean, I wish I'd done Madonna back in the day. I mean, I loved Madonna. Maybe not so much now. Might be a bit stressful. Of course, I would have loved to have done Marilyn Monroe.
Yeah.
And you know, I mean, I'd like to do Kate Middleton. That's who I'd like to do.
Yes, that's a good call.
I'd love to do her.
That is a good call, because I can sort of imagine what you do to her face, and I think it will probably be really lovely.
Yeah, I'd like to do her. I can't think of anybody, you know, because when you're working for someone, it's very different to meeting them.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
so, I don't know. I just like people that are funny.
Yeah.
That are funny, and then, you know, and are open to things and have a good sense of style, because that always helps me from the beginning.
To know where to go.
Yeah. Because if someone's stuck with a little bit old-fashioned, it's a little bit, I could do so much to you. Not that I'm going to take you like crazies feel, but I could take you somewhere else and it would be great.
Yeah.
But you need to see yourself there.
Yeah.
So,
Gives
you know
you
what
a
I mean?
jumping off point.
Yeah. I suppose I'd like to do a film. I definitely would like to do a film just because to have done it and to say I loved it or I hated it, but just another experience. I mean, I'm obsessed with Game of Thrones at the moment. And I even watch all the things that they do, all the makeup, all the special effects and stuff. I mean, I find that all really interesting.
Yeah.
I don't think I've been very good at it because I only done it at college. But yeah, I just find it really interesting. So I suppose, you know, you'd like to get every Vogue cover. That'd always be good. I've done most of them.
To tick every country, major
Yeah,
country
yeah,
off.
that's just an ego boost. But
As good as ambition as any.
yeah. But I don't know. Sienna said to me, if you could invite anyone to your launch, who would you invite? And I was a bit like, you, because I like her.
Yeah.
You know, Cara.
It's your mates, isn't it? You want your mates on the
I
good night.
don't know. Other than that, Michael Jackson. If we're really going to go there, you know, people that don't or are not around. You know, Madonna. I mean, she could invite Madonna for me. Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm going to be at your party. So just to be clear, you've just said Madonna's definitely going, yes?
Yeah. Yeah.
Good. I'm just glad we've got all that sorted. So I'll be there. Thank you so much for showing us everything. It's been totally brilliant.
Pleasure.
I loved looking at all your products and hearing about your life. And yeah, really good luck with the book.
Oh, thanks so much.
The book is by Wendy Rowe and it's called Eat Beautiful and it's out on the 23rd of June. So by the time you've seen this, it will already be out and available pretty much everywhere in all good bookshops, Amazon, Waterstones, a lot. Thanks so much for joining me. We'll be back again soon with another bathroom. But in the meantime, thank you, Wendy Rowe.
Thank you, Sally.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. What
See
fun.
you next time.